Shalom.
Hey, brother Yeshaya, man, look at that plush. He's in a plush. I didn't know they made houses that plush in Fresno. Lord in Christ.
Yeah, the Lord got me living pretty good right now, man. He blessing the
Oh,
work of my hands. All praises.
oh, praises, Lord in Christ. What's the deal, though?
Shoot, I want to say thank you, big bro. While all of y'all are my big brothers, even Hassad, you like my little big brother, man. I learned from all of y'all, man. I really respect you guys on a level I don't even know how to put into words. I don't even think I'd be in the truth right now without your ministry. So I want that to be like first and foremost. I'm not like certain individuals that have come on here and don't appreciate you allowing us on your platform and try to disrespect. That's not of the Lord. That's not a Yahshua. We ain't doing that. We love you, brothers, and no matter what's said, we're going to keep it cordial and respectful, man. Y'all are Akim.
And you lied. You lied, man. All right, and before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Yahweh Kachodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from, which is the truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am your brother Mashiach Arazakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada. And pretty much this lesson is going to be on this guy named Yeshaya. And Yeshaya know me, you know, we used to fellowship with each other probably 3 to 4 years back. This is before he became how he is now, bugged out. But he used to be a follower of Great Millstone, like myself. All right. And when I met him, he was just learning. I knew him for probably like 4 years. We don't link up, we don't talk at all because he started drifting away from the truth. And I'm going to show you, brothers, what I'm talking about, and I'm going to get scriptures out. But this guy named Yeshaya and brothers that's followers of Great Millstone and brothers that's in Great Millstone knows this guy. All right. And they know exactly who I'm talking about. They know this Issachar guy. And the problem with him is he's too deep. Um, he's very double minded. And he has errors that he needs to get correct. He has a problem with the 12 tribe chart. As you can see here, he's doing a debate, which is extremely going off. All right. He also teaches that Azareth is not America. All right. He also teaches that Apostle Paul, he's just teaching false doctrine. He teaches that Apostle Paul was sent to the heathen nations, not Israelite. All right, Israelite foreigners, but he teaches that Apostle Paul was sent to natural Gentiles. That is completely going off. All right. So he's teaching false doctrine. Now, I just wanted to play that clip of him saying, and I'm going to play it one more time, because when I go to the video, what I'm about to show you, brothers, you're going to say, yeah, he's being a hypocrite. You did not learn from Sakari, man. You did not learn from Sakari. Um, and this is, again, why I tell brothers all the time, just follow Great Millstone, man. Do not follow all these Hebrew Israelite groups because you're going to be bugged out. Do not link up with reprobates because you're going to be bugged out. But let me get to um my main point. This is my main point, though. So let's play it again.
That vegan butter. Onan and Tajah Yahweh by Shem Yahushua Brakathon. That's an inside joke. I'm not.
Hands on praises.
Oh, praises, Lord in Christ. What's the deal, though?
Shoot, I want to say thank you, big bro. While all of y'all are my big brothers.
So listen what he's saying. He's hypocritical because I'm about to show you the video of him a year ago, what he said. So he's saying he learned from Shikari. So I'm going to play a video of him a year ago, and he's hypocritical.
On his side, you like my little big brother, man. I learned from all of y'all, man. I really
You did not learn from Sakari.
respect you guys on a level I don't even know how to put into words. I don't even think I'd be in the truth right now without your ministry. So I want that to be like first and foremost. I'm not like certain individuals that have come on here and don't appreciate you allowing us on your platform and try to disrespect. That's not of the Lord. That's not a Yahshua. We ain't doing.
So you're a hypocrite, bro. You're a hypocrite, bro. So I'm gonna go to his channel.
Shalom.
This is his YouTube channel. Now remember, brothers, he just told Sakari that he learned everything from him, right? Now this is his video a year ago, and I'm gonna go to it. This is his this is what he said a year ago. So he just heard him say he told Sakari he learned everything from them. He learned from Sakari. All right. He's been learning from them. You lied, bro. So this is a year ago.
Demons, bro.
So this is a year ago. This is December 16th, 2020. So you said you learned from Sakari, right? But this is what you said in your video a year ago.
Hey, Shalom Israel, trip out, man. First things first, let me give a disclaimer before I even get into what I'm about to get into. I have nothing against any camp, you know, and I'm telling you because I learned under Great Millstone. That's really essentially how I got this far in this walk. Is I would not be get into what I'm about to get into. I have nothing against any camp, you know, and I'm telling you because I learned under Great Millstone.
So you say you didn't have no problems with any camps, all right? You said you didn't have any problems with any camps, right? And hold on to that too, brothers. I know this is gonna be a long video today. If you a brother that can tune in and listen, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. But I'm gonna show all the clips of all the madness that he's doing. All right, he just said he don't have a problem with any camps. He just said he learned under Great Millstone, and you just cut yourself because you told Sakari that you learned everything from them. But a year ago on this video, you said you learned from Great Millstone. So is it Sakari you learned from, or is it Great Millstone you learned from? That's the point.
That's really essentially how I got this far in this walk. Is I would not be here without Great Millstone. Yeah.
See, you said you didn't. That's how far you got. You wouldn't have got this far if it haven't been for Great Millstone. So why are you going on Sakari's platform, Yeshaya, and you telling them that you learned from them? You being hypocritical, bro. You being hypocritical. You being hypocritical. So we gonna hear it again out of your own mouth. You said you learned from Great Millstone, and I know you learned from Great Millstone because you know we used to talk 4 or 3 years back, and you are a product of GMS. But now you're speaking against GMS and the doctrine. What's up with that? You're saying Azareth is not America. You're saying that the 12 tribe chart, there's a problem with the 12 tribe chart. You calling Great Millstone false prophets. This is gonna be a long video today. I know I'm rambling a lot, elders. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to the scriptures, brothers. But I just want to show you how bugged out you can become, and the Lord what He can do to you if you don't take heed to this truth. The Lord can take the spirit. He don't know that the spirit is taken from him. All right, this is gonna be a long testimony. I'm gonna get to the precepts in a minute. I just want to show you this is what the Lord can do to you if you don't stay focused. All right.
You know, and I'm telling you because I learned under Great Millstone. That's really essential.
See, he said he learned from Great Millstone, but you just told Sakari that you learned everything from them. So what's going on with that?
Actually, how I got this far in this walk is
see, you said you got this far in this walk learning from Great Millstone, but you over there saying you learned from Sakari. What is it? Is it GMS you learned from, or is it Sakari you learned from?
So I would not be here without Great Millstone. You know what I'm saying? I learned the breakdowns of Revelation, Isaiah, Jeremiah.
See, he's naming all the breakdowns he learned from Great Millstone. But this ain't nothing, elders and brothers. Let me show you what he's doing now. So you just hold on to this too. Keep this in your head, because he said he learned from Great Millstone. He's naming all the breakdowns that he learned from Great Millstone, right?
You know, you name it, Daniel, all that. I learned all this from GMS. You know what I'm saying?
He learned everything from GMS. So you just went off. You just lied. All right, because you said you learned everything from Sakari. Right here a year ago, you said you learned from GMS. All right. Now check this out. Now this is another video. This is another video this is like a couple of days later. Okay? This is a couple of days later, after he did this lesson.
Shalom, family. I wanted to say it again, man, in a clearer way than I did yesterday. A lot of these camps, man, they know truth, but they're not in the truth. They could show.
And this is where he started fucking up. This is where you started fucking up. Because I know exactly who you started fellowshipping with and you start linking up with. You start linking up with that dude, Living Waters. You start linking up with him. And when you started linking up with him and he started teaching you the love of two-third doctrine and all this madness, you took it, and then he twisted your mind because that dude has spirits on him. Them spirits I've on you. And then you started talking against Great Millstone. From this moment on, he started talking against Great Millstone. And then he also does a video where he says not to get all boasted up, not to get all what can I say, boasted all up in the knowledge, you know. But you're doing that now. You're doing debates. You're calling out the elders, and you said you learned from them. So what's going on, man? Let me
A lot of things are correct on a lot of the things they teach, but they're not in the right spirit. And as crazy as I may sound to someone, that might sound kind of confusing. It's a scriptural concept. It's in the gospel. When you go to Matthew 23, verse 2 and 3, it's telling you what I'm telling you. Yahweh Shai, he told his disciples that whatever the Pharisees charge you to do, they tell you to observe and to keep, right? To listen to them. But just don't do after their works because they're wicked. Even though they wear fringes and all that stuff's good. To wear fringes, keep your beard, not eat pork, that's all great. So you have to do the same thing you see these camps doing, right? But don't do after their works. Don't come in the same spirit of hate that you see a lot of these camps coming. That's what's confusing the brothers. They don't have the level of discernment to be like, wait, they're saying truth, but they're not walking in it. Shalom, fam.
You said they're saying truth, but they're not walking in it. You're not doing it though. You're saying truth, but you're not walking in it. Cause this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing though. This is exactly what you're doing. Let me show them what you're doing though. You're saying truth, but you're not walking in it. You're calling out the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for debates, and this is what he's doing.
So I challenge whether it's Sakari, Great Millstone, Sons of Thunder, WFI, any and every camp that holds on to Ashereth being America. I want to challenge you precept upon precept on my stance, which is that Ashereth is not dealing with America, but it's actually linked to the wilderness. So
How does Azareth got to do with what wilderness? You saying wilderness? What wilderness? You going off? He's teaching false doctrine. You're teaching false doctrine, bro. Ashereth is America. How difficult is that? Elder Apostle Tahar did a lesson on it. If you have a question, you can look it up, and they can go into the breakdowns. But see, the Lord took the spirit from this individual, bro. This brother was humble. This brother was sincere. But after that year of 2020, he became bugged out. He's teaching. This ain't the only things he's teaching. He's teaching a lot of false doctrine on his channel. He's teaching a lot of false doctrine. Here's another lesson. I'm about to get into the scriptures right now, but here's another thing that he's doing.
Peace, love, and light, world. This is Chief Yeshaya of the Yashawan camp, and without any further ado, let's get straight into this lesson. We're gonna be proving that emphatically, without a shadow of a doubt, Paul was an apostle to the Gentile nations, not just an apostle only to Israelites, but Gentile nations. Yes, he dealt.
He's teaching that Apostle Paul dealt with heathen nations. So you basically saying that heathen nations are granted salvation just like Israelites. That's basically what you're saying. You can say you're not saying that, but that's how you saying it. That's how you put it.
Peace, love, and light, world. This is Chief Yeshaya of the Yashawan camp, and without any further ado, let's get straight into this lesson. We're going to be proving that emphatically, without a shadow of a doubt, Paul was an apostle to the Gentile nations, not just an apostle only to Israelites, but Gentile nations. Yes, he dealt with.
He did not deal with heathen nations. He did not deal with heathen nations, man. You going off. So he's just teaching a lot of folly and a lot of false doctrine. You're teaching that Azareth is not America. You calling Great Millstone false prophets. You saying that Apostle Paul dealt with the heathen nations. He didn't write no epistles to the heathen nations. Apostle Paul was an Israelite. So this Jake is teaching a lot of false doctrine. All right, he's teaching a lot of false doctrine, and I'm just gonna get I'm gonna do another lesson after this going into because I gotta rebuke him on that Apostle Paul uh, dealt with the heathen nations. That's not in the scriptures, bro. You butchering and twisting scriptures. You're going off, bro, and you going off. All right, you learned from great millstone, but you not walking in truth. And another thing, you said this, and I want to play this again, and I'm gonna play this again, and I'm gonna get the scriptures out right now. But I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna play another video of him saying not to get caught up in the knowledge. But you're doing that. You're doing debates.
Whether it's Sakari, Great Millstone, Sons of Thunder, WFI, any and every camp that holds on to Ashereth being America. I want to challenge you precept upon precept on my stance, which is that Ashereth is not dealing with America, but it's actually linked to the wilderness. So here's the thing: when we go to
what wilderness, you got caught up. Again, you're caught up. You got caught up in the knowledge, bro. You can't tell. You can't speak something and you're not examining yourself. This is again another thing why the elders, Apostle Great Millstone, say exhortation. Don't say something and then you're doing it. You know what I mean? That's being hypocritical.
Hey, Shalom family. It's a quick reminder, man, for all of my brothers that's pushing forth this truth, man, in all humility and sincerity, man. Don't get caught up in trying to be the guy with all the precepts and be the scholar and all that.
But you're doing that though. You're doing that. You said don't get caught up in being a scholar and all that. You said this a year ago, but you're doing that now. You're doing it. You're doing debates. You're calling out the elders of Paul's Great Millstone. You're doing that now. So you're a hypocrite. You're doing it now.
So much so that you forget that we also gotta have the fruits of the spirit, because I think Paul spoke on this too. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's bad to have all the breakdowns and wisdom. Obviously, we want that. We desire that. That's beautiful. But we don't want to be so caught up in that we basically do what Paul warned us about. That though we may have, the gift of prophecy, we may have, the knowledge of all mysteries, all knowledge, all this, that, and the third, but we don't got love, we don't got no charity, then everything that we're doing is for nothing. It's all vanity. And I believe even in Ecclesiasticus, I'm going to post the verse down below. I'm already running out of time on this video, but that basically, there's people in this truth that they may be great teachers and they're actually teaching many, but they're unprofitable to themselves, man, because they're not showing forth the fruit they need to show. So make sure you always walk in love, family. Hey, Shalom, family. It's a quick reminder, man, for all of my brothers that's pushing forth this truth, man, in all humility and sincerity, man. Don't get caught up in trying to be the guy with all the precepts and be the scholar and all that.
You're doing that though. Cause this is what I'm saying. You're being hypocritical because you're doing it. This is what you're doing. You got caught up in the scholarly and all that. You did. You said that a year ago and you're doing that now.
So I challenge whether it's Sakari, Great Millstone, Sons of Thunder.
So you learned from Great Millstone, but now Great Millstone is false prophets. You go on Shakari's platform to do a debate with them and you say you learned everything from them. Then you get to saying Great Millstone has 100% truth, but they not living and walking in the spirit. You're double-minded. You're too deep. You're saying Azareth is not America. You're saying it's the wilderness. Now, then you saying that Apostle Paul was sent to the heathen nations, and they can be saved. So you're just all over the place. So we're going to get to the scriptures. I know that was a long testimony. Salakia, elders and brothers. I know how the order is that we're supposed to post precepts and put scriptures up instead of doing a lot of rambling. But I just wanted to bring out some points, of this individual. And to you brothers that's new in this truth, you don't want to end up like that individual. All right. He had the correct doctrine and he just started bugging out. He started bugging out. And the Lord put him in that spirit. This is why, again, you want to endure sound doctrine. And I'm going to do that lesson about that. I'm rebuking him, though, on that Apostle Paul sent to the Gentiles. I did a lesson on that. That was my actual lesson on it. But I don't like being rushed because I'm on a plantation. I only have a certain minimum of time. I don't like rushing. I like to really, go in. And I couldn't go. I felt like I couldn't go. I didn't go in enough. So I took my lesson down. But getting to the main point, the Lord can take the spirit from you. And this is what the Lord did to these individuals. Romans 1 and 28. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh Bashimashai in their knowledge, which he didn't. He didn't retain Yahweh Bashimashai in his knowledge. All right? He didn't retain Yahweh Bashimashai in his knowledge. He had the 100% truth. But what? He went away from that and he established his own thing. He's doing his own thing. It says the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind. And that's what the Lord did to the individual. That's what the Lord did to you, Yeshaya. You may not believe it. You may get offended what I'm saying and probably may do a response video to what I'm saying, but you're going off, man. You going completely off, man. The way how you sound in your videos, bro, you are bugged out. You're bugged out. You are bugged out. Romans 1 and 28. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh Bashimashai in their knowledge, Yahweh Bashimashai gave them over to reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. All you're doing is setting up debates. All you're doing is debating. You're not doing no works. You're not laboring. You're not on the highways and byways. If you are on the highways and byways, all right, then stay doing that. You know, if you are doing that. I don't know if you're doing that or not. I don't want to bear false witness on you. But I don't know if you going out to camp or not. But if you are, stay doing that. If you're doing three lessons every day, stay doing that. But you got to be teaching the correct doctrine, though. You're not teaching the correct doctrine, bro. You're teaching that Azareth is not America. You going off. You're teaching that Apostle Paul went to the heathen nations. You going off. He didn't write letters to the heathen nations, bro. You butchering. You know, you're butchering the doctrine, bro. You're going off on the scriptures, all right? And that's what the Lord did. He gave you, he gave you over to a reprobate mind, man. All right? You going off on the scriptures, bro. You really are. You going off on the scriptures. And this is 2 Timothy 4 and this is 2 Timothy 4 and 3. It says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. And that's what happened to you, Yeshaya. You're not enduring sound doctrine. You went away from the doctrine, bro. It says, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. You got boasted up in the knowledge. You started linking up with Living Waters guy. He started teaching you love the 2/3 doctrine. Then you start teaching that love the 2/3 doctrine and started saying that no one knows who the 2/3 are and this, and that. You didn't endure the correct doctrine. You let a dude like Living Waters bug your ass out. It says, but after they own lust, heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Verse 4, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned onto fables. And that's what happened to you. You let a bug out take the truth from you. Well, actually, the Lord, Salakia, through the Spirit, took the Spirit from you. But you allowed a bug out to put you in that spirit. And that's scary, man. I just want to thank you, how about Shimashai, as long as I've been in the truth, I just thank the Most High that he kept me, he's keeping me in the right spirit, the right mind, and keep me following those men. All right. And I pray that from here on out, the Lord keeps me in that same spirit, teaching the same doctrines, great millstone, continually giving double honors, and working out my own salvation. Because at the end of the day, that's what this truth is about. All right. And you didn't sustain in the doctrine. All right. You went away from that and you established your own doctrine, and you can be destroyed for that. All right. And let me get out 1 Peter 1 and 20. This is 1 Peter. It's 2 Peter. 2 Peter 1 and 20. It's 2 Peter 1 and 20. It says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. So you going off. You coming up with your own interpretation, bro. Azareth is America. All right. Apostle Paul did not write no letters to the heathen nations, bro. You're a Christianity 501c3. You're a Christianity. You got Christianity doctrine, bro. You saying that Apostle Paul was sent to the Gentiles. You butchering scriptures. You twisting scriptures, bro. All right. You saying that Apostle Paul wrote letters to the natural Gentiles. You going off, bro. You are going off. You're not teaching the correct doctrine. If I was you, I would take them videos down. You need to take those videos down, bro. Because if the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone see that shit, they going to put you up as an example again. Because they did it before, and they going to do it again. Because you going off on the scriptures, bro. You going off on the scriptures, bro. You talking about Azareth is the wilderness. What wilderness, bro? What wilderness? You going off. What wilderness? And then you talking about, oh, they don't make sense that they went on a boat. The Lord will put them on a chariot. You too deep. You being too deep, man. You got the too deep demon on you. You being too deep. All right? You being too damn deep, man. All right? You being too damn deep. You know? And this is Psalms 51. This is Psalms 51 and 11. So you need to repent, bro. You need to do that shit fast. All right? Because if not, you're going to be destroyed for teaching false doctrine. Psalms 51 and 11. It says, "Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me." Right? The Lord took the Holy Spirit from you. And the scary thing is that you don't even know that the Lord took the Spirit from you because you feel comfortable in the shit that you teaching. You saying Azareth is not America. You teaching that you're teaching that Apostle Paul, did deal with the heathen nations. You saying that salvation is for the heathen. That's what you're saying. He didn't. Apostle Paul was an Israelite. Why would he write letters to a natural Gentile? That don't make no sense. You going off on the scriptures, bro. You going off on the scriptures, bro. You're teaching false doctrine. Like, you need to stop doing that, bro. You need to take your videos down. You need to do that shit ASAP. So, hey, there's more scriptures on that, but I'm about to come back in a little bit, and I am going to do a rebuke video on this video right here, because I did it earlier yesterday, but I didn't like how I had to rush my video.
Yes, he dealt with.
While being on the plantation. But you're going off on the scriptures, bro, and you're teaching false doctrine. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. This is why you want to be asking the Lord for mercy, because he can take the spirit from you, and you can become bugged out, all right? So, hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give honors and glories and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshai, Bahashim Wahal Chachodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am your brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada. And to the next time I say shalom. So again, man, you need to take these videos down, bro. If I was you, I would do that shit ASAP. So to the next time I say shalom.